One spark is enough to reignite a revolution.
Okay, but whose side are we on? Because I don't know if my parents want me to play this game if we're on the
Bone
side of HE double hockey sticks.
Travels the rail connecting our two worlds.
That actually might be true, especially if I was a kid. Okay, I'm sorry. Hello! Hello and welcome to something, a little something I'm just doing. I'm gonna play a little bit of Monster Train, huh? Just gonna have a little bit of fun. I was planning originally on just like letting the intro do its thing, but it reminded me of my own childhood just a little bit. Because the name Monster Train, I don't know if I was still a kid and my mom saw the name Monster Train, I don't know if she'd let me play it. Just saying, you know. Ooh. So, if you guys are unfamiliar with Monster Train, real quick, we need to turn that down on my end a little bit, and let's see how it sounds here as well. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with this game, this is a deck building roguelite, much in the vein of Slay the Spire, if you're familiar with that game. That's probably one of the big ones that kind of led the trend of these kinds of games coming out. But this is another really good one. If Slay the Spire is like the pinnacle, I'd say this is like either right below it or like hand in hand right next to it, in my personal opinion. But unlike Slay the Spire, instead of like picking like one character and then just going through the game and like getting cards through drafts, you kind of pick two characters, or you pick two clans. As you can see here, primary clans are your allied clan, and as it says here, you know, it determines what your champion is and your starting deck, while the allied one like adds more cards that you can choose. It adds cards to your starting deck and it adds more cards that you can choose later on. So, one of the reasons that I wanted to play this game was because it has the new patch. What is the name of the patch? What is it called? Is there a quick way for me to find out? The patch was called the Friends and Foes patch. There we go. Yeah, the update patch. I don't know what word human beings use to describe that, but you get what I was saying. But yeah, it came out I think 2 days ago, and they added basically new champions for every clan. Normally you only have this first one, and then you get to choose a second one now, which is like basically double the content. Not literally, because there's not double like the amount of new cards and stuff, but there are some new cards. There are new cards that come with the new champions as well. So, for today's episode and for this one, this might be a one-off. We might do another one a little bit later. It just all depends. But I want to play this guy, this Solgard, the Martyr. Because I find, well, first things first, my favorite clan is the Stygian Guard. I am somebody who tends to focus on spells in this game more than units, just because, I don't know, that's just me. Oops. So that is a good starting point. Now, who do we want to, like, you know, help out? I think just a regular Hellhorn. As far as Covenant goes, as you can see, I've only unlocked up to Covenant 8. I could go for Covenant 8. I'm not really doing this for the challenge, just more doing it for the enjoyment. I mean, we could... Yeah, we'll start here. No mutators for now. I don't even know what that feature is, because I'm nowhere near Covenant 25. But I played this game a fair amount. Games like this, since Slay the Spire, I generally keep an eye out for. I don't know if you guys are also familiar with One Step from Eden, which is a little different from this, I would say, definitely, but still has that same kind of deck building thing going on. We've got a Guardian Stone, which I'm always happy to see. Let's see what relic we start with first. Spell weakness or extra upgrades for spells. Ooh boy. Ooh. So I mean, I think that the spell weakness is useful. I don't know if we have any high damage spells that'll make use of it. We can definitely get some high damage spells, being the Stygian Guard. But I mean, this is just kind of it moves us in a more definite direction. So I'm actually going to go for that for right now. So one of the specific reasons that I wanted to play as this character is because I saw something that I thought was kind of interesting. So this character has this thing called phased, as you can see here. When the champion is phased, you can't attack and you can't be damaged or targeted in any way. And then every time he has an incant, which is basically just anytime you play a card, something happens. In this case, anytime you play a card, you get a shard, or this character gets a shard. When he gets 4 shards, they're out of phase, which means they can now attack, and they can now be attacked, and they have 35 attack, 35 defense, or 35 HP, which is a pretty good. This is like a really good starting card. It's similar to the Burnout champion for the Melting Remnant. Then you have this over here where instead of just needing to get the shards to be able to do anything, here you got 10, 0, so no damage, but every time you play anytime you play a spell on the floor and you get a shard, you deal 3 damage per shard, which is an action, which is interesting, and it's something they just added because actions are separate from attacks. So if you do an action, you actually don't get hurt by spikes, or at least that was the case on the 2 days ago when I first played this character. But there's also something specific that I want to look at that I'm hoping to find out, and that is because you can still do that action while you're phased. Even though you can't be attacked while you're phased, you can still act. You can still do the action. So I'm very curious, if I remain phased but still do damage, does the champion, or does the boss, which is this dude right here, who comes at the very end of all the waves of all the smaller dudes, do they skip me? Are they gonna skip me, or will they stay there and just die? Like, will I be invincible? Am I untouchable? That is what we need to find out in this run. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. And you can hit this guy. Naked and can't. And you can do that. So, I mean, so I'm pretty, like, I play this game a bit, so I mean, it'll be easiest if I talk it through for people who may or may not be familiar with the game. Now, you got your monsters, or you got your summons, and you have your spells. As you can see in here, you always have your champion, which you always draw at the beginning of the game. It's like you always draw on the first turn. You draw 5 cards every turn to start with. You can upgrade those things as you go through the run. But you usually just, start with Train Stewards, and I happen to get that Guardian Stone for starting the game as well. But you'll be able to get new cards as the game progresses. So I need to get this guy out. Yeah, there we go. I think that's more than a good start in my opinion. Akath be praised. Okay. So this is good because Hornbrick goes through shields, which means that I don't have to worry about you. Oh, I had a chance to actually kill that guy. They'll die next turn because I put Frostbite on them, which basically hurts them every turn, and then it ticks 1 down and does that much damage again. So it does 6 and 5, then 4 every time they move up a floor. So this guy's gonna die regardless, just from this dude, so I guess it's fine either way. So, not a lot to look for right now. I mean, we're just at the very beginning, all we have is this, so this run can really go in any direction. This guy's gonna make things a lot easier. And we already have this dude dead. We don't really have to worry about much else, do we? Just for due diligence's sake, I'm going to go through and do essentially everything that should be done. Just to, make sure I got all my basics, handled. There we go, there we go, there we go. So far, so good, so far, so good. So let's see, what do we want to take? I mean, right away, I looked at Crystalline Seeds. If you are curious, the spells or cards that you've won a run with before are golden bordered, so you can tell I've never won with this. Not because I think it's bad, or not because it is bad, just because I've never had anyone runs with it. Big fan of Frenzied Swarm. I think it's a pretty good card. Being able to daze every enemy is pretty nice. To start with, because we have these foregone powers and they discard cards at random, it would be a good idea to get cards that can be discarded and give you things for discarding them, which we will be hopefully find later on. Right now, I still kind of want to take Crystalline Seeds, but it's essentially just the same as this. But it consumes and it doesn't discard. I'll go for Frenzied Storm. That's for the protection. Okay, so now we got some, what are they called? Hellhorn Clan cards to look at. Got some a Fledgling Imp. From these three, I mean, it's not necessarily... I don't even... of all of these, Welder Helper is the one that I'm most interested in. But I don't really have much of any floors like set up. I think at this point, these two being on the same floor are like the only things that like I know for sure to be a thing. I would get Ritual of Battle, but I don't think it's that good. You get plus 20 damage for 3 energy. And if you have a multi-striker unit, that's really good. I might just skip this. Nothing is jumping out at me right now. I know, I mean, I might be remiss for doing this, but I think I am going to skip it. Now, here we go. We have a unit draft. Which unit should we go for? Siren of the Sea got buffed a little while ago. It used to be just like every time you play a spell on the floor that it's on, it would get 1 of each. Now that it gets 2. Definitely looking a lot better. I don't think this dude is going to need a tank in front of it. I think it's going to be the tank, really. So I think Siren of the Sea is good. The Steelworker is pretty good as well, with that armor every turn. But I think, but the problem is, if I get the Siren of the Sea, which I will get, because I just thought about it for a second, it will have to be on my incant floor. This guy has to be on the incant floor, because when I upgrade him, he's going to be doing the thing where he does more damage the more he incants. They're going to be in the incant floor, and this thing is going to be on the incant floor as well. We don't really need anything else for that. Interesting. I mean, I think... yeah, alright. Yeah, give me like an Ice Silophyte. Something that's not... oh, but Spell Weakness is not useful right now. We don't do any damage. Oh boy. Oh boy, what should I take? I'll take the Silophyte. We can make it work, I think. Now, what are we going to hold over in our hand right now? I am a fan of making an offering token holdover because, oof, maybe now we should have gotten that rage thing, because now we could have made it cost less. We might be regretting that already. Maybe. I mean, nothing here really needs to cost any less. We could do this though. The reason why I think that's nice is because we can play that last in a hand like almost any time and be totally fine. And then we're just going to do that because we have the extra money. No need to worry about purging cards or anything like that. Since this is a pretty low ascension, we're not really going to need to do that. We're not going to need to pay to purge cards. We're going to go for that other unit draft, try to get more, especially since we don't really have much on floors other than the bottom floor going on right now. So here we go. Here we go. And I apologize because I'm playing like someone who has played a lot, and I don't know if this is a great view for somebody who's completely unfamiliar with this game, because there is a lot to kind of go over before you kind of get into like just being able to just lay the cards down like that. But this guy, Hornbreak, piercing means it's going right through this man's defense. He's dead, no problem. I see Silophyte I can place on either of these floors. I'll put it on the second floor because spell weakness is not going to be important on the third floor, or because I won't be able to play any spells up here. That's just going to be them fighting my Pyre. So we got our Siren of the Sea behind us. Got our Guardian Stone behind that. We can kill this thing. And now we're no longer dying, which is really nice. We could Frostbite you. Or we could just do that. My man is back. He can attack. He's feeling fine. 35-35. This guy's dead. Wonderful. So far, so good. So far, so good. A brief respite. We can just kind of bolster our forces a little bit. I guess we don't really need that. If I'm like being honest. And let's just see if there's anything we want to play more. There is not. Alright, then we can play this guy up here. We have our floors all set up as far as monsters go. We got our energy here. I like how I'm explaining things like way after. But yeah, as you can probably glean, energy is how much things cost. You know, card games. Cards. Okay, so we don't have anywhere to play my man's here. So I think we're just going to do this. Like that. This guy can die using this. Make our life much easier. This dude's taking 138. Now he's dead. We love to see it. We love to see it. I'm just going to do this then. Boom. Because that's more damage with that damage over time. Okay. And look at that. 23-28. That's not so bad. Okay. So we got a nice unit draft. I'm excited. So, here's one of those cards I was talking about. It's an offering, which means that if you discard it, you play it instead of just discarding it. That's going to be perfect. That's what we're looking for. We got some more imps. I don't know if these imps are going to be super useful in the future. This imp, maybe. So we'll take it. Okay, so I think the Guard of the Unnamed is interesting, but I think a Steelworker is more interesting. We could go for a Demon Fiend, but we don't have enough energy to play it yet. We would have to get an energy upgrade at the next boss, which we'll be able to do. We'll be able to choose between an energy, number of cards drawn per turn, or the amount of capacity, which is these little yellow pips up here. But in any case, we're going to go for Steelworker, because that can go in front of the Silophyte and keep it safe. And it won't require us to incant to keep it safe. We could do this and hope for that shark dude with the frostbite shark. Or we could level up. I mean, I usually go for artifacts, especially like right now, because artifacts really make the world go around. They can really just kind of get you that seam that you really need to get into to win, you know? And this is what we want. The rail spike is actually... So, if I remember correctly, 4 or more. We need 4 or more rail spikes in order to upgrade the rail spikes to a better version. So, we're going to give it our best shot, right? Fingers crossed. Yes, he's here. We have the Offering Monument, which I enjoy personally. It basically makes it so you draw a card every time you incant. How many zero-cost cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zero-cost cards. I did say I want the Titan Sentry, though. So I'm going to go for that as of right now. And just keep it going. We got our mini-boss, our first mini-boss. I mean... There are, yeah, this is what I call the first mini-boss, because it's kind of like, as you go through, I believe there are 7 floors or 7 sections. You fight 2 mini-bosses and like a big boss. And then there are just the general bosses that you fight throughout the levels as well. Oh, no! That keeps her alive. That just keeps her alive. Oh, and things... I was going to say things die when they're killed. That's not the right word for that. We could protect her from a lot of damage just by doing that. Or we could wait. I mean, all of our damage is really being done on this bottom floor. We could save that dude for the Silophyte, but that's not necessary, I don't think. Okay. Okay. We really need you to come out. We really need it. Okay. Wonderful. And that's going to be with the Icy Silophyte, I've decided. Why? Because it makes more sense to have him down there and have the... Okay. So, We already have game plans in the head, right? As that's playing out, here's the thing: you got to put this dude on the top floor because he gets the armor. He's going to be on the top floor. He's going to fight the least amount of stuff, take the least amount of damage, have the most amount of armor at the end. I see Silophyte obviously goes behind my boy Titan Sentry up here. Gonna pop this guy here, this thing here, and now we just have a bunch of zeros, which is wonderful. I'm not gonna use this, but I am gonna. I guess we could have. And we'll do this. The problem is, I didn't want him to take that much damage. If I use Frenzied Swarm, he's not going to take the damage, but these guys are going to go up, and I'm going to have to deal with them up here. So I think it'd be easier to just let it incant, let them die, let them take the damage. It's unfortunate, necessary evil. We will make it out of here alive, I hope. Okay. Let's start with this. What do we need to get rid of? I think we could save that. Okay, so we can put this dude here. Taking 5 damage. Ooh, that's unfortunate. And here, let's just make it so we take less damage. Make it so we take less damage. And then, to be honest, yeah, you can take 9 damage. I know I might be muddying my priorities a little bit, trying to keep that dude doing okay. Okay, where is the Silophyte? Apparently, still have 13 cards. Wait, did I not play her? No, this is my draw pile. I must have not played the Icy Silophyte, but how? How did I miss her? Alright. Okay, okay. Well, I can't play either of these two, so they can just go. Then we can do this. Then we can do this. Then we can just kind of daze them. There we go. And that guy's gonna die. Because, yeah, she's gotten much stronger. Final wave. There she is, finally. I don't know how that happened. This guy can go. 10 and 11. Yeah. I could just do that. And he's dead. The frostbite literally did it for us, it seems. So, right now I got this playing at like what, extreme speed or ultra speed? Not super ultra speed. Okay, that went pretty well, I would say. I mean, you know, we took no damage, so yes, that went very well. Consume, discard your hand, and draw 5. I kind of want it. I kind of want it, right? I mean, I think it'd go pretty well. We have all of these dudes that we need. Don't need a rail beater. Don't need a rail beater. Nameless Siren is really only there for the damage, but she doesn't do that much damage. But she's better than like a train steward because she can be made better. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. Right now, I don't think we're wanting for energy right now. I think we actually need draw, because then we can go through our deck faster. We have a bunch of 0-cost cards that discard, so if they have more things to discard, or more chances, that gives us more chances to be able to discard what we want to discard. Now, I kind of do want to go here, because I want to be able to get a good Hellhorned unit. I want to be able to remove some Train Stewards. And I might be able to duplicate that good Hellhorned unit. Oh, wait a second. No. We're full up on units, aren't we? Got this guy with this thing behind it, this thing, this one behind it, this one with this and this behind it. Oh boy, we might be full up. So it might be time to upgrade rather than duplicate, because there isn't anything I want to duplicate either, is there? We could duplicate the Crypt Builder. That's the main thing I would duplicate in this deck right now. We go for some tiny HP, some money. I actually completely changed my mind. Okay. Endless. Is there a unit we want to be endless? Is there a unit we care about being endless? I was thinking the Guardian Stone, but I don't even think that's that useful. I mean, there really isn't anything we want to make endless. We kind of just want to, make our boys more powerful. I know. You deserve better, Steelworker, I know. But don't worry. Large stone. So what this does is it makes this guy great. And then the Isilify can just kind of... Isilify kind of suck, though, you know? I might put the... dang. No, she sucks unless I make her better. So, here's the plan, right? Isilify, you're going to get some rage. Yeah. And then this is going to go for our Steelworker. Okay. And we are going to purge a card. We're going to purge a Train Steward. I know I said we didn't really need to worry about that, but we have the discount, so I think it's worth it. Now, here's what I want to... This is a different thing. I've never seen Cold Channel before. Apply Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units. Every time he gets hurt, that happens. Well, we're going to go for Titan Channel 2 then. Ooh, that makes him way harder to... It makes him like a really touchy subject. I still think it's fine. Interesting. That does change my plans around a little bit. If I end up not getting the shard that does the damage, I might be a little SOL. But time will tell. Time will tell. Hopefully, hopefully we can make that work. All right, let's see what we got going first, though. So we got this. No one's taking damage. Right now, you guys are doing 7 damage, which is not enough to kill anybody. And this just does... Okay. Interesting. Pop you up there to be ready. Just do that, because then they can't mess with you. Okay, so far so good. Gotta get him to 9. Gotta get him to 9 before she dies. She's not dead yet. So you're up here. You're up here. We got that thing all settled. We have literally no spells this turn, which is so surprising to me. Kinda hate that. Really wish we had a spell. That'd make us really, really happy, you know? A turn with no spells. That's so crazy to me. Alright. So, finally, we get to discard that Crypt Builder. Do a little bit of damage. How we doing here? Not a lot going on here. Oof, that's gonna do a lot of damage to him. What do we do first? Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this rationally. So, this guy is just in the way. He's gonna do a lot of damage to our Pyre, like basically no matter what, even if we daze him. We could kill this guy with this. Bam, dead. Wonderful. We still need to keep this engine going. This guy's dying, which is wonderful. Let's just see what this is. Is 22 damage more important? How much HP did that guy have? 85? I mean, it's not that big a deal, honestly. We were gonna be all specific with it. We could kill this dude so he doesn't actually hurt us at all. But I mean, it's not that crazy. But it is more going on here. Alright. Yeah, there's not much we could do up there. We're just gonna leave you to kind of take the hits and deal the damage. But, let's see. Okay, okay. This doesn't look too bad. Took you long enough. You were like one of the last things in my deck, apparently. That's real nice. Real nice. So unimportant. Deep Offering. We do need to use these. If we could get the thing that makes X cards do +3, that'd be so nice. Okay. So here's what we got going on. I was really, really hoping that that wouldn't happen. Oh, we really wanted it, man. And he's all the way at the top. Alright. Duh. Okay, I was hoping to get another rail spike in my hand. We don't need this guy. We could do this. Okay. I think that gets us to 4 rail spikes. I wish we could get more than 4, because then they get upgraded, right? But, oh, we can. Okay, wonderful. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Alright. Get rid of that. 1 more rail spike. And you're dead. We love to see it. I mean, things are going alright, right? It's not too terrible. Not too terrible. We're doing just fine. Alright. Okay. We got crystalline seeds, we got drain, and we got urchin spines. Oof. Oh yeah. So some of you guys may not know, especially because I stretch profusely before doing these videos, because I know of people who really dislike the sound of cracking bones, and my bones crack like nobody's business, man. Especially my neck. Like I can feel the difference between like that good like loud neck crack. I think there's actually probably a neck crack in at least one of my previous videos. But yeah, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. But between these 3, love drain, discard a card at random, that's fine. We already do that a lot. 0 cost cards are still pretty nice though. But I'm gonna take the sap just for the completion. What gets consumed in our hand? Only one thing. It's this. Yeah. Not that useful. Really not that useful. And flame is not too bad. It's not too bad, but I mean, I always just... It's like only armor 5, right? Rage 4, so you do 8 more damage and you get a little bit more armor. Could it save somebody's life? Possibly. But I'm only ever going to put it on 1, 2, or 3. He doesn't really need that. I don't know the gender of this creature. But it doesn't really need that. Titan Sentry might use it, maybe. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going to be that useful. It's just going to be around, making my life that much more difficult. That's what it feels like, you know? If there was a 0 cost card here, I'd take it. Even if it was bad. Here we are. I don't think I've ever actually done this before. I will take it. Plus 10 magic power and consume? That's fine. That's fine. So it just does it on flat 10? That's totally fine. I could just use those. That's perfect. This is perfect for this run. We want to go this way. I know. If we upgrade our damage dealers, they'll actually not be terrible. I know. But we gotta get the relic though. Rage Does Not Decay is so not useful in this run. It is so not useful. That's so unfortunate. Permafrost. Something that we're just gonna be like, hey, let's just keep this until we use it. Is there anything we want to keep until we use? Any spell we want to keep until we use? So, Deep Offering, maybe. We're generally gonna let it rip whenever we have it, just because like it's like a facilitator for more action in the future. Crypt Builder. I mean, what are the chances we're gonna be unable to do that normally? Okay, for 1 plus 10 magic power, I'm gonna put it on this. These guys already got that plus 10. Anything? Yes. Deep Offering. Beautiful. Make it cheap. How much does it cost? 60? I mean, it's cheap enough. It's cheap enough. I think we can do that. We still have enough to put holdover on something. Something we want to use every single turn. Just every turn. Just fucking... Ooh. Pull that F word. It came out of me so naturally. I didn't even notice that it happened. I think maybe Drain, perhaps. Definitely not Crypt Builder. Definitely not, right? Wait, did we already have holdover on this? And if we had holdover on Crypt Builder, then we could just hold over every single turn, right? That's how that works, isn't it? Is it? Is it? Let's find out. Let's find out, everybody. This might just like, what's the word? Crack it wide open. I think crack is the word. For some reason, sometimes I forget like the first word in like an idiom or saying. Whatever that first word is, it just completely evades me. We do need to get rid of the train stewards, man. Yes. Yes. Okay, it got put in here, didn't it? It did. But they have holdover, so I'm hoping that I'll get them back. Right? Right? That's how that works, right? There's nothing else I want to play here. Like, you aren't useful right now. You aren't useful at all. But you. I mean, you do that. Yeah, just perfect. Spell weakness. You don't go up there. I could kill up there, but I'm gonna do this. I did this in the wrong order. I should have played the Nameless Siren first, because that would have been better. Let's just hope that we can... Okay. Do that, and just draw a whole new set of cards. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, so we gotta play this first. And then we can gamble. Gamble! Oh, 50-50. You know. It was a 50-50 shot. We had to go for it. I mean, who would we be if we didn't, you know? Okay, everybody's dying, is what it looks like, right? But it's not true. Nobody's dying today. And look, we got these guys just ready to go. Okay. I put the wrong one here. It was supposed to be the Siren of the Sea, but the Nameless Siren essentially does the same thing. And she doesn't actually need a tank, so it's better that she's here. Yeah, I think I made the right decision there. Interesting. I didn't think about that at all. Bam. 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 I mean, that's what they're for. I have 5 of them. They're just there to be used. We don't mind it. Boop. Boop. And the fact that they come in with a spell weakness means that I do so much more damage, too. That's actually quite nice. Silophyte is in the wrong place. Siren of the Sea is supposed to go up here. Silophyte's supposed to go there. Okay, I messed up. I don't know what came over me, but I just kind of... My mind just disappeared for a couple of moments, or maybe for, like, this whole time. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go as it is. Hit him with this. Hit him with this. And then hit him with that. Or hit this dude. I didn't even think about that. See, if she was there, it would have been good. If I was smart, it would be good. Things would be good if I was smart. I mean, you gotta do this, because this is just like the play, right? And then just end the turn. Okay. Got these guys in the back being jerks. Okay, okay. So here's the thing, right? We could daze them for 1 turn, which would be fine. But that discards my hand. Oh, we gotta gamble. Okay. Are we gonna gamble again? Oh, we guessed right. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta. Oh, he sweeps. He sweeps. What a jerk. It's just between the two of them. They're shooting beams at each other. He shoots beam, you shoot beam. They're not beams. They look like waves. You know. Guardian's Amulet. Already know. Don't have to look at anything else. Don't even joke. This could only fit. The imps could only fit on 1 floor. Yeah, Fledgling Imp can't even fit on the floor with that guy. Fledgling Imp is actually completely useless for me. To me, right now. I mean, it's sometimes used to, like, heal me. Or to protect from damage, I mean. Those aren't the same thing. But they're essentially the same thing. If you don't take damage, it's the same as healing. Kinda. Okay. I mean, this way is kind of looking kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? But this way is like also looking pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. But like, because we have the discount. You'll have to forgive me. You'll have to forgive me. I mean, the greed is too strong. There's just too much greed in my heart to not just go right for that, you know? And, okay, so, I've seen this before. And I never really think it's that useful. I could purge something. My deck is a little thick, but I have a good number of consumes now. We got 5. So it's not as thick as it looks. We have 6. So it's even less thick than it looks. We can make it even less thick by giving something a purge, like this. I thought about putting it on a train steward, which is what I should have done in hindsight. Because at least I can play those other ones. Okay, what do we got? More frostbite every time you frostbite. More energy at the first turn. I'll go for the frostbite. I don't think the energy of the first turn is that useful. These aren't that useful either. That's actually super unfortunate. Man. More pyre HP or more pyre damage? I mean, I highly doubt that anything will go wrong. Oh, we're fighting Fell? I haven't actually seen, I know that there is a new mini boss, a new like this of like here, and I haven't seen it. Or maybe it was the one that replaces Daedalus. I'm not certain. Who knows? Okay. Okay. Let's make sure that everything is going alright. So far, so alright. We got my man's. He's completely untouchable. Love to see it. You are here. Love to see it. You are here. Love to see it. Everybody get dazed. I forgot the order that happens in. I'm supposed to do that second and not. Yeah, it's alright. Unfortunately, you're 1 out of 9. You're supposed to be at 2 out of 9. Okay, let's use our brains. So I don't think Nameless Siren at the bottom is a bad idea. I think that was actually an inspired choice. You go up there. Icy Silophyte goes in the middle, though. We know that now. We can't forget that. We cannot forget that. Alright. Icy Silophyte is gonna die 4 and 6. Not on my watch, actually. Okay, so he's gonna kill all of them, which is fine. We could do that. That's fine. He's gonna incant like shit. It's just a necessary evil. Okay? 6. Okay. We're gonna leave you be. He does no damage. No. He's sapped. I was like, he does no damage, so why do I care? But it's because he's sapped. Okay. Beautiful. So far, so alright. Let's see how things are doing after this. Because there's another one of those guys. Love to see it. I would really like a Silophyte right about now, if I'm being completely honest. Take less damage. 3 more. Just literally anything. Just do this. Okay. Okay, he's alive. He's alive, meaning that I can't hurt this thing. I can't hurt it. Oh no, I can. Yeah, it does 20 damage. It's worth it in this case. Alright, I have to leave you be. I can increase your damage. No, if I play any more spells, it's not going to make you die faster, unfortunately. Yeah, those guys are annoying. They make being a completely spell-focused deck a little less viable. Wonderful. There you go. Fuck that dude. Kill him. Kill both of them. Here we go. A little bit of rage. Make things just a smidge more simple. Bang. It's dead. You're taking 44. That's not the best. Alright. Just drain. Ooh, I could drain him. I think it was worth it. Yeah, I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it. See, look, we got a couple of hits in there. Totally worth it, in my opinion. Where's my Silophyte? Where does she go? How do I keep missing her? Where are you? I swear, there's nothing in my drop pile. Did I? Oh, no, I did see her. I saw her. Okay. We can take it easy. I remember where you went. I remember where you were. Taking 37 damage. This is gonna deal 10 damage, but give you 10 armor. But it is also gonna. Actually, no, it's gonna deal way more than 10 damage if I do it right now. It's gonna deal 40 damage. I mean, they don't really need much right now. He's fine. They're just sitting pretty. 40 damage, I think, is totally worth it. He's taking 39. Okay. That's fine. Just play that. Okay. There should be a relic that gives you something for every discard that you do. Even if it's just like deal 1 damage for every card discarded in a turn. I think that would be pretty chill. What do you do, lady? Oh no. Okay. It's no this. What do they do? Armor. You giving them armor. You're a little meanie, ain't you? Alright, everybody's dying. My Silophyte is finally able to attack after all this time. We couldn't do anything with Guardian's Amulet. We could have done something with Guardian's Amulet, but I mean, it's not that necessary, to be honest. Yes. And then, beautiful. Couldn't have written it better myself. Just what you like to see. You gotta just go for the discards. So yeah, I will be honest. When I did choose Covenant rank 1, I was aware that things wouldn't be necessarily the hardest, but I wasn't playing this for the challenge. I was playing it for the good times, for the laughs, you know? For the laughs and the gaffs. That's all we do it for. Wow. Well, I was really hoping to do the other thing. This guy has 30 shield. I mean, look at him. He's unstoppable. The strongest I've ever seen. It's not close to being true, but I wish it was. Okay. So yeah, just give me... Oh, this is really unfortunate. Alright. We really tried. Because he has 30. If we can get that thing, it'll be so good. So I think you're dead. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Can do this. Oh yeah, this is totally fine. Hit him with this. Hit him with this. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, it's not! Haha! What happens anyway? Alright. Lots of sap. Can't even hit him. That really sucks. For you. Wow. Okay. Man, it's surprising because outside of like the video game like scene, specifically video games, I am not a big fan of ooh, what are we gonna get at the end of this? That's a good question. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of card games or CCG, collectible card games. I mean, I like a game like this because I don't have to buy anything. I mean, I bought, apart from the game itself, obviously. I don't have to, like, get anything else. I don't have to worry about what cards are good or what cards I need to look out for. I'm just, you know, the game is telling me what I have, what choices I have, and I'm making them, you know? It's much simpler. So, what are we gonna go for? This isn't that useful. Harness the Titan. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. Because then it's an extra 25 damage. Is that for the rest of the... I don't think it's for the rest of the game, or for the rest of the... Yeah, for the rest of the... Oh, it's only SAP 2. I feel like it used to be SAP 3. Interesting. But yeah, it's not for the rest of the fight, I don't think. But that's the only thing I would get. Only Harness the Titan. And I'll get it for that reason. So I'm between Draw and Ember. Or Energy. One of these two. Also, that didn't go perfectly. Like, we're not out of the woods just yet. If we can get the correct... Well, now, actually, either one of those two would be good. But we still have to test it. I still have to know if I can just keep him in the shield. And that's what I did this for. But it might be a throw if I do that also, which is like the main problem. I'm just picking up stuff on my desk, holding it in front of myself. Okay. We'll cross that bridge soon, in a few moments. But for right now, energy is really only important. Everything costs 1. Everything I have costs 1. I draw 6 cards. I know, obviously, those 2 things cost 3. Yes, I see them. But we know what we need to do to play them. So do we need to get more cards in hand? Or have more energy to play the cards? I think we need more cards in hand. I know, I might be wrong. But time will tell. Yeah, I think we need more cards in hand. Money? No. Spells. Okay, finally we can just say goodbye to you guys. We really should have done that with our... Okay, so now we got 29 spells, 29 cards, and 6 of them consume. No, 7. That's why we never saw Deep Offering again, because it consumes. If I could remove the consume on that, I would... Okay, let's see what we got first. When you summon your first imp unit each turn, gain 1 and draw. So that's cool, except I have no imps, so it's not actually cool. But this is really cool, because I play more than 3 spells every turn, every single turn, all the time. Hold over is not what I wanted to see. I can make this hold over, and then make the other thing hold over, but that's 4 cards in my hand that I'm playing every turn, so I don't think that's nice. I don't think that's nice. I can make this hold over, and just have both of these cycle through. That might not be bad. I know, I think it's actually diminishing returns doing this specifically. We could do that and just always make our spells good, but it costs something. So that means we don't have the means to play a spell every time we want to. Now, see, if I could make some of these just cost 0, I'd be happy. We could have done that, and then we would have been able to play it every turn for free. Hindsight is 20/20. Okay. We are going to do that, though, because that just incentivizes using it all the more. I think that's fine. I trust that this is going to go well. It's the cold channel. 175. Apply 1 frostbite. It's actually 3 frostbite. So it's like, it's kind of better. I think that's fine. The fact that I apply 3 frostbite every time I get hit, I'm still gonna be in front of everybody. But the problem is that it doesn't work, so I can't even figure out if the thing I was okay. Well, no, I can't find out because we didn't get the other one. I can't actually find out. It so happens. That's so unfortunate. Okay, so we need to get to that 7 as soon as ASAP. As soon as is physically possible. Okay. Yeah, I can just do this. Yes. Sap them. He's gonna put something in my deck that I don't like. There's very little I can do about that right now because I'm in a pretty bad situation as far as... Oh, perfect. This will do just fine. You're taking very little damage. I mean, playing you would just mean I don't have to play you next turn. And I can keep the Deep Offering, which is not a bad card, so I don't mind. Okay. Okay, we need our tanks to show up. Like today. There's one. Yeah, this can go. Bang. And then... Okay, our tank is here. We are living. So what are we going to get rid of? This or this? This, I think. No, because this is free. Oh, but yeah. I think that's... Well, I don't need the energy. Okay, well, harness the Titan. Oh boy, I didn't even think about this dude. He's completely unharmed. You are going to be completely unharmed too. Okay, we're going to have to take a couple of hits, is what this means. I don't care about the 8 damage. Yeah, please hit them. Please hit him. Please hit him so that he can do the frostbite. Also, there's something I need to check out on my boy real quick. Is the frostbite to everybody? Yeah, enemy units. Alright. Oh, apply frostbite 1 per shard every time you're damaged. Now it makes sense in my brain. So you need to get hit, but you deal 12 frostbite every time you get hit, which is pretty sweet, in my opinion. Okay, so we got to keep our eyes on the other floors, because we do not want them to die. So what do we do? Well, alright, gotta do this. Right. 25 damage is not enough to kill that guy. Neither is that, whatever I had planned there. Okay, let's take that, right? Can we do this? Okay. No, we should do it to this guy so that he dies. I'm supposed to play this first. That's truly unfortunate. It's fine. Alright, so that guy's dying too. Why is he taking 51 damage? I guess because he's getting hurt by everything. And yeah, that's for cleanup. They help clean up. So these guys get that frostbite on there, get the spell weakness on here. They're basically dead, no matter, almost. If everything's going well, they're dead. If not, I can just play a spell, finish them off with that spell weakness. That's fine by me. Okay. Just hit him with that. And killed him in one hit. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. This imp is completely useless to me. Kind of. They're dead, so we can just kind of focus here. Yeah, he's... Oh yeah, you're doing no damage. Okay, perfect. Get rid of this. More space. Rid of that. More space. We can daze you. I mean, this gives us a chance to play 2 cards, so that's better. Interesting. Huh? 21 every turn. I mean, we don't need to worry about that, though. We can just cycle through as much as we want. Okay. So we do play it after all. Apply snap, discard random card, pierce. If we had space, I would play him and then kill him. But no, we don't have space. How much more do we have here? 90 damage. That's a sight for sore eyes right there. He's killing everybody right now. Oh, that's literally perfect. Now he's dying. He's killing everybody. Okay. Harness the Titan. Hit him with one of those. And then just do that and just restart. Let's do it again. I'd like to do that to be sure. And that. Alright, and now nobody's dying. And that's how that works. We love to see it. We love to see it. He literally puts on 34 frost. No, more than 34. 36 frostbite on himself every time he hits me, which is way past cool. That is way past cool, dude. Glacial Seal is so late. You're not... We could put you there and then put the armor guy up top. I mean... It'd really increase our damage output. I mean, that dude is protecting us from a lot of damage as is. I'm aware of that. But that shield that we just got there might remedy that situation as well. Hopefully. Okay. So, here's the thing. We could upgrade our spells even more. Try to get that holdover on either Harness the Titan or on what's it called? What is it? Where is it? Yeah, on the Guardian's Amulet. Or we can upgrade our Ice Siliphite, our Nameless Siren, and our Siren of the Sea. Make them better than just vanilla. And just double up on one of these. So yeah, I mean, I think you guys know what choice I made. Whew. Rage? No. Friendly units get more HP? No. When a consume card is played, 30 damage. Interesting for like the first bit. It's interesting because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a good amount of damage just spread around. I mean, it'll definitely make the final boss easier. Hell's Banners, summon abilities. Do we have any summon abilities? Oh. Nope. We don't. 5 pyre health for a consume card. We're gonna save the money. I'm gonna save the money. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This would make the Nameless Siren much more survivable until we make that dude a thing. We definitely don't need Endless on anything. I'm thinking about this. I know that might be a little off, but I think it's a good idea. Eternal Stone. Don't need it. Quick. Now here's something that's interesting. I think this is fine. I think that's fine. And then you can just put this here. And then just put this here. And then we can still remove this Train Steward. And then we can also remove this guy. And we got one more remove. There's nothing that I want to remove though. Everything has a purpose. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. Everything has a purpose though, truly. What are we gonna duplicate? We could duplicate a Crypt Builder and just bang, 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 bang. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I won't lie. It does make living a tad bit simpler, but it also takes 4 of my 7 cards. So I'm only drawing 3 new cards. Actually, that's not true. I'm not only drawing 3 new cards. I'm drawing way more. Or I could duplicate Deep Offering, which is essentially, yeah, we're gonna keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. Here it is, everybody. Here is the final boss. I did not pay attention to which final boss it was. It is the guy who takes your spells, which really sucks because I have a lot of spells. I gotta really stretch those consume cards, because that's the strategy I know of in this situation. Is he's gonna, did he just put a bunch of trash in my can? No, he's gonna make it so that I consume all my shit, which is gonna be really sad. But as long as everything I play is already planning on being consumed, you know? Okay, so in this situation, this has to be the case. Just so I can live. Okay. Did we put Quick on anybody? I don't think we did. Wait, did I put Quick on you? No, but you are going to die. No, you're not. Not today. Okay, they did put stuff in my deck. I thought so. I don't want to get rid of this. Would we rather get rid of Frenzied Swarm? Alright, having just one really sucks. But this keeps you alive. And then this, I mean, either way it would have been the same. Alright. You have more than enough defense to survive whatever else happens. We gotta cycle through our cards faster. We really do. Okay, so we're gonna start by playing this dude. He can help protect us. Play this. Get more energy. Goodbye. That's so perfect. In fact, we do that and keep it going. Oh, we put the wrong one. We put the wrong one here. That's actually so unfortunate. I just was in autopilot. I was trying to just make sure I didn't poo-poo the bed, you know? And we ended up playing ourselves. Okay. So that's fine. 15 damage, you do... Are you the rage one? Did I do the wrong one? No. Yes, I did. Did I do the wrong one? No, I didn't. Okay. I see the fire and I'm like, they're raged. They are raged. Why are they raged? Oh, because I gave them the upgrade that gives them the rage. Okay. I'm just freaking out over here for some reason. Here. Wonderful. And then I'm actually going to save that. I'm going to save that for a rainier day when I need a card to consume. Yeah, this is making my life a lot more difficult, man. Okay. But I still think we got it. Pretty much. On lock. The problem is that these are like... Okay. Just do that. Discard this. And just destroy with it. And then the other guy dies, which is wonderful. Then just... How many more do we have? We got one. And we got the 3 vengeful shards. Over here we got the torch, which is also consumed, so we can consume this one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Those are frozen, so I can just keep them. That's fine. I wish you would stop. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay. So you... I mean, there's not really a reason for me to actually play this guy. You were supposed to be here. Okay, give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so I thought I was smart. I did think I was smart, but I was not smart. I wanted... Okay. We're gonna try to play him. That's why we're doing it. We're trying to play that dude somewhere. But, we made a little mistake there. Okay. So this is fine, because I can just do this. Yes. Can do that. And we can just play the Frenzied Swarm. This dude is dead. You can't do nothing to nobody. Alright. This is a scary situation. Okay. Let's make sure we got everything going. As far as... Whoa, oh, a little bit of... Oh! Did I not consume this before? Yeah, that's totally fine by me. And then one of these. Yeah. And then we could just do this to protect you from that unnecessary damage. Wow! That was the worst of all worlds right there. We were really hoping. I mean, it was still a 50-50. No, it was a 75% chance. I don't do statistics, okay? It's the final wave. That's the only time that was important. Harness the Titan. Here. Take it. And just keep applying that jaunt, dog. Okay. So as long as you discard one of those, that's totally fine. He's dead. Too easy. I mean, it really wasn't super hard. We know. But that's fine. That's fine, you know? Alright. We can look at it. He's hitting himself with 42 frostbite. And taking 491 damage every turn at the end of that. That's beautiful. And that is indeed the end of that. All right. Long video. Definitely longest one I've done so far. So, mostly not even a lot of banter, actually. I said that this game would be good for the banter. It's mostly just talking through what's happening. But that's all right. You had a good time, Stygian Defender. Probably something about a lot of Stygian runs, because Stygian is my favorite. We unfortunately did not find out what we were hoping to find out. Oh, okay. We got it to level 10. That makes sense. Ancient Synergy, yes, I know of it. But I hadn't actually used it myself. But everybody, thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the episode, I imagine you enjoyed it. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know what to say. But if you did enjoy it, thank you guys. Please leave a like, leave a favorite if you'd like to. You can subscribe if you want to see more content like this one. Hopefully we will have more content like this one in the future. And otherwise, you know, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I hope you guys are having a great day. And if not, have a good one.